Hello, we are the Garage Heroes, and we are here talking about the Avengers game by Square Enix. Ooh, how do you feel about this one?
Well, when I first saw it, my initial impression was that the characters look a little odd, and that could just because I'm so used to the people in the movies.
MCU, yes.
But I think the hair looked a little weird, a little blurry, a little
Thor's
detailed.
hair.
Yeah, Thor's
looked real
hair. Questionable in some of the outfits. Really, most of them for
Cap's
me.
outfit.
But
Brutal.
we don't get much stuff like this, so I still wanted to be positive.
Yeah.
And it didn't look terrible, even though they hit a lot of the gameplay, which is really a bad trend in this E3. Like only a couple of games actually showed real footage. Like everybody just copped out. Everybody just copped out and showed just cinematics and no game footage. And this one was the one that we needed the most.
Yeah, I think everybody has to take a cue from Watch Dogs and just give people the gameplay, and then everybody's like, oh, I want to get that.
Especially, like, I'd even be alright with Halo. Because I know I'm going to be a first person. Like, this one you needed the most.
Yeah, because you don't know.
I'm not happy with Halo, but this
you understand
the most.
what Halo
is.
Yeah,
at least I know I'm
going to be a first-person shooter. Yes,
I don't know what this game is.
This could be. Everybody's in third person. Is Tony in third person? We saw a little bit of shots where it looked like Tony's in third person. You see it from behind him. Hulk. I mean, we saw that one shot with him jumping. Was that actually him?
I got you. I got some of the info from
give me something.
From the people I've seen, because it's at E3. But not on the show floor, so you don't see it. I mean, they might show footage later on, who knows? But people seeing behind closed doors what it looks like. That's some of the major outlets, and they've said that the action is third person. Thor specifically is a lot like Kratos. If you've the character from God of War, if you've played the new God of War, he plays a lot like him, throwing his hammer and sticking it to people and being able to melee after that. They talked about They talked about Black Widow's combat, which is dual wielding pistols and doing her acrobatic stuff. They got Captain America, and he's throwing the shield and kicking it too.
Cool stuff.
It seems as though there's a lot of the gameplay it seems somewhat deep from what the description was. It seems as though we're gonna have a lot of combos. It looks like it's not going to be. I mean, they said it was Arkham-esque, but we didn't see any like.
I didn't see any.
We didn't. They didn't say they saw any like prompts to block.
Prompt.
Yeah, any spider sense blocks to prompt or anything like that. And they didn't say if like you stuck to enemies, like you couldn't hit them, which is one of my pet peeves about those games. I want to be able to miss. But they talked about the characters, and it seemed to be right. If you're thinking about Tony looking like an Anthem character, apparently he does. It's beautiful, apparently. So the gameplay, from what I hear, is right. It's flying around with Tony. It's flipping around with Black Widow.
Yeah.
It's throwing the shield with Cap. It's throwing the hammer, and it's hulking out and apparently Hulk is the one that looks the best right now. Everything seemed to be a little early in.
Hulk seems to be
hopefully it does hit May next year. But it seems like it's kind of a little early in. I mean, it could get done in a year, clearly. But it's not beautiful yet, and that's why they didn't show it all, and they wanted to show it behind the scenes.
They're a little nervous.
Kind of like CD Projekt Red did last year, although theirs looked much better when they eventually showed it.
You know what that is.
But the fear out of what I read was that the bespoke campaign, and this is the phrase that they used to explain that their camp kind of explained, and this is the problem. We don't understand what they meant by it. I mean, we know what the word means. I looked it up, but
we had to do it.
The way that they're describing it is like, is it gonna be the way they're describing it is that you will be playing as certain people different people depending on the mission, and also there will be multiplayer. Sometimes they said 99% of the content is single player. Except for that 1%. And I don't know if that 1% is that you can't get through the game without going multiplayer. Hopefully you can go through the game without ever touching multiplayer, and it's an option on the side.
I mean, maybe that speaks to the size of the game. Maybe
that's another thing we heard in here.
They said they were hyping up that this is such a large, huge game. They also said that it branches out as you do a couple of those missions. My thing is, I don't want to listen. I want to play as Iron Man. If I can't play as Iron Man, if I have to wait 6 missions to play as Iron Man, I'm going to be pissed, because that's why I'm going there. Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, Cap, they're all cool. But
they didn't make it completely clear. But as far as they said, you can play with your character. I mean, you can play the main missions that make you play through different characters, and then if you want to focus on like somebody's in particular story, you can go off to the side. This is how they described it, to the side and do it. So what does that look like?
Tony mission, I don't know. We saw like a
we assume a side quest.
Mark
you can
30
assume
something spacesuit. So I don't know. You could probably do some cool side stuff, but we just don't know. That's the fear.
And more scary stuff is that you don't. It didn't seem as though from the description that this would be an open world. This will more be like levels, and I don't know how open to what degree. Are they all linear? They seem to be linear, but how linear are you?
Listen,
can you not leave that Golden Gate Bridge? Can you not? I don't.
No, I heard that one's really on rails. I heard that.
Yeah, but that's they also said that's before they open it.
Yes, I want to know. Can I go? Listen, linear. Can I go up like Iron Man 1 with Rhodey? Who the hell's that? And the phone call comes in, and I'm flying with jets. If I can't go up that high, I'm gonna feel like it ain't real.
I don't know.
I feel like it ain't real.
It's a little disappointing.
I'm nervous.
Without full information, we could be way wrong.
Granted, the dream is beautiful. Let's not take away from what it is. I mean, like remember the Incredible Hulk game for like Xbox?
Yeah, apparently that's how the Hulk looks.
Like, and that game was great. So like we take into account that like if that was good and now it's gonna look modern, I take a Hulk game by itself. So getting all 5 of them, no Hawkeye. I don't know what happened to Clint. Let's not talk about that. That was a rumor that we were gonna get the 6 of them. We didn't get Clint.
On the bright side, story looks great.
But that's what I'm saying.
Story looks
all these
great, and they're
together.
throwing in the Terrigen Mist. For those who don't know, the Terrigen Mist is what makes people into Inhumans.
Yes.
So we're gonna see Inhumans in here possibly. Yes. I think so. That's what it showed.
Most likely Taskmaster's there. We saw
the voice cast is fantastic. You got Nolan North right there, known for Nathan Drake. You got Troy Baker, known for everybody you've ever played.
Thor. Troy Baker's doing Thor.
No, he's doing Hulk.
Oh, he's doing Hulk. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, overall, it looks more positive than negative, but we're just a little bit nervous.
We need more info.
The info would be good. Let us know what you guys think. If you guys know something, you read a leak, you're on Reddit, you were doing something, you were hanging out late at night, and you found this thing, put it in the comments, because we want to know as bad as anybody else wants to know. As usual, guys, we are
the Garage Heroes.
And like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Peace out. We're out of here.